I'll be discussing an important topic that plays a significant role in agriculture and rural economics. It's something that connects us to the animals we depend on for food, labor, and economic growth. It's animal husbandry. Yes, animal husbandry is the practice of managing, rearing, and breeding livestock for agriculture, economic, and even social purposes. It's an industry which involves the care and selective breedings of animals such as cattle, buffaloes, goats, sheep, poultry, and other domesticated species. So, what is its goal? The goal is to improve their productivity and quality while ensuring their well being. Let's talk about why animal husbandry is so important. First and foremost, it helps to meet our food needs. Have you ever wondered where the milk you drink every morning comes from? That's right, dairy farming. It's not just milk, we also get meat, eggs, and other products from livestock. Now let's think about rural areas where farming is the main livelihood. Livestock provides farmers with a steady income. They sell products like milk, wool, or eggs to support their families. And even in cities, products from animal husbandries industries contribute to the economy. Here's something interesting. Before tractors become common, what do you think farmers used to plow their fields? Ox and buffaloes, right? Exactly. In traditional farming, animals like ox and buffaloes were essential for plowing fields and transporting goods. And even today, in many rural areas, animals are trusted ally for farmers. They are not just part of agriculture, they are its backbone. Let's move on to the industries. You might not realize it, but animal husbandry contributes here too. Leather from cattle hides is used to make bags, shoes, and jackets, whereas wool from sheep keeps us warm in winter. And even the bones have industrial uses like in fertilizers and glues. If I talk about culture and tradition, many animals hold cultural significance. For example, cows are considered sacred in India and are part of many festivals and ceremonies. Similarly, camels are important in desert regions not just for work but also for celebration and tourism. Animals are more than just resource. They are a part of our identity and also the traditions. Animal husbandry is all about managing and breeding animals to produce food, raw materials, and other resources. So, let's discuss their major branches with examples. Who doesn't love milk or dairy products like cheese and ice cream? Yes, now we'll talk about dairy farming. So, dairy farming focuses on raising animals like cow and buffaloes, especially for milk production. It plays a huge role in ensuring we have a steady supply of dairy products, and the Gir cow from India is famous for its highly quality milk which is rich in nutrients. Let's talk about eggs and chicken, the two staples in many households, the poultry farming. So it involves raising birds like chicken, ducks, and turkeys for eggs and meat production. India ranks most the top egg and poultry meat production globally. The term golden egg industry is often used to describe this thriving sector since it provides nutritious food and generates livelihood for millions of farmers in the country. Here's an interesting question. We have all worn woolen clothes during winter, right? Well, we owe that comfort to sheep farming. Sheep are primarily raised for wool, while goats are reared for milk, meat, and sometimes fibers. So, Pashmina wool from Kashmir is world famous for its softness and quality. They are vital for small scale farmers, especially in hilly and arid regions. Let's move on to piggery farming. It involves raising pigs for high quality meat production known as pork. They are fast growers and provide high quality of meat. There are products made from pigs other than meat like leather, insulin and gelatin. That's right. Pigs are a source of multiple byproducts used in industry. Lastly, let's dive into the aquaculture. Aquaculture is the farming of aquatic species like fish, prawns, crab, and even seaweed. This branch is crucial because it provides a sustainable way to meet the growing demand for seafood. India is the second largest producer of fish in the world thanks to aquaculture. Absolutely, it also helps conserve marine life by reducing the pressure on natural fishing. And here, each branch focuses on specific purpose like food production, industrial needs, or economic support. Now, how do we manage animal efficiently? Here are some common methods. Ever wondered how we get cows that produce more milk or hens that lay more eggs? The answer lies in selective breeding. We choose animals with desirable traits like high milk yield or disease resistant and breed them. This way, their offspring inherit these beneficial traits and it helps to improve the quality and productivity of animals, ensuring better results for farmers and consumers alike. Let's talk about housing and nutrition. Think about yourself. Would you stay healthy and happy if your home was dirty or you don't get proper food? Right. Animals are no different. Clean shelters protect them from harsh weather and disease, while a balanced diet ensures they grow well and stay productive. Proper housing and nutrition are the foundation of animal management. Next up in health management, vaccination and regular checkups are critical. Just like we take vaccines to prevent diseases, animals also need them. Vaccines not only protect animals but also ensure their productivity isn't affected. It's a win win for both the animals and the farmers. Sustainable practices. Heard of rotational grazing? Yes, it's a method where animals are moved between grazing areas to give the grass time to regrow. This maintains biodiversity and prevent overgazing. So sustainable practices like rotational grazing ensure long-term productivity without harming the environment. How animal husbandry plays a critical role in agriculture. Have you ever seen a farm where both crops and animals are raised together? Yes. On such farms, animal husbandry and crop farming work hand in hand. Here, farming an integrated system. So, this relationship creates a situation where both plants and animals are able to flourish well. Let me explain you how. Firstly, manure has fertilizers. Here, animal produce manure which is rich in nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. It enhances soil fertility and ensure better crop growth naturally without need for any chemical fertilizers. Here's another connection like crop residues as animals feed. After the harvesting crops, some plants like straw or husks are left unused. So these residues are an excellent source of food for animals. So nothing goes to waste on a farm like this. Now, think of this. If a farmer grows crops and also raises animals, they have two income sources, correct? So, selling crop and animal products like milk, eggs, or wool, it reduces the risk for farmers to face an uncertain weather or poor harvest, which leads to the income diversification. And animal husbandry ensures sustainability and balance. It complements crop farming in a way that the output of one, like manure, becomes the input for another, like crops. So this reduces dependency on external sources and create a self-sustaining cycle. Why is it so significant? Because livestock contributes 4.11% to India's GDP and about 25.6% to the agricultural GDP. So this means animals like cows, buffalo, goats and chickens play a huge role in driving our economy, leading to economic importance of our country. Employment generation. So, in India, millions of people, especially landless laborers and small farmers, rely on animal husbandry for their livelihoods. It creates job, reduce unemployment, and ensure that even the smallest farmers have a source of income. Animal husbandry is a key to food security. where animals provide us with milk, meat, eggs, which are vital source of animal protein. So without livestock, we would struggle to meet our protein needs in our daily diet, right? So which leads to the malnutrition. So would you agree that animal industry is essential for keeping us healthy and strong? We'll talk about something important, the challenges faced in animal industry. Yes, just like any other field, animal industry has its fair share of hurdles that we need to address to ensure its sustainability and success. Let's start with the disease. If an outbreak of feet and mouth disease spreads throughout a livestock farm, what do you think happens to the animal? The animal falls sick, right? So, since the animal has fallen sick, their productivity drops, and in several cases, they might not survive also. So, such disease can devastate livestock health and lead to huge economic losses for farmers. So, that's why vaccination, regular health checkups, and proper hygiene are crucial for preventing outbreaks. Let's move to the environment. Like we already discussed about overgrazing, that overgrazing by livestock can lead to land degradation and loss of vegetation. And if waste from animals isn't managed properly, it can contaminate soil and water. So, how can we tackle this issue? This can be tackled by using sustainable practices like rotational grazing and converting animal waste into biogas or fertilizers, which can help to minimize these impacts. Next, raising temperature and erratic weather pattern doesn't just affect us, they also impact animals. For instance, heat stress can reduce milk production in cows and slow the growth of poultry. Have you ever thought about how we can protect animals from climate related challenges? Basically, yes, we do. Measure like providing shaded shelters, ensuring proper hydration, and even breeding climate resilient livestock are some solution. It's about adapting to the changing environment to ensure animals stay healthy and productive. To overcome these challenges, we can focus on scientific breeding techniques, so which involve selecting the best animals with desirable traits and ensuring their genes are passed on to the next generation, which it can improve the milk production in cow and buffalo, growth rate in poultry or meat animals, and also have the disease resistance in the livestock. Second, by improving animal healthcare services, which regulate veterinary checkups, vaccination, and proper nutrition are essential to prevent disease and improve the productivity of the livestock. For example, vaccines can protect against diseases like foot and mouth disease or avian flu, whereas deworming ensures animals stay healthy and grow faster. Lastly, by using sustainable practice to balance productivity with environmental conservation, by adapting efficient feeding system which use crop residues or silage to reduce the waste, and by converting animal waste into the biogas which provides clean energy while managing the waste, and by adapting rotational grazing, it prevents overgrazing and keeps pastures healthy. In conclusion, animal husbandry is a vital sector for sustainable agriculture, rural development, and national economic growth, which focuses on ensuring food security, supporting rural economies, and promoting sustainable farming practices, ultimately providing the socio-economic conditions of farmers. Thank you. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.